North Korea is using propaganda as its latest threat, sending out photos supposedly showing a new rocket design. The government also sending a message that it's working on new intercontinental ballistic missiles, more powerful than before, they say, saying when developed, the U.S. East Coast would now be in its sights. Joining me right now, Andrew Peak, a former U.S. Army intelligence officer. Good to have you here, sir. Do you think, Andrew, that there's anything there, or is this just more rhetoric and propaganda coming from North Korea?
Well, I think they certainly need the propaganda. You know, Kim is in a bit of a hole politically and particularly internationally. He was badly embarrassed after backing away from his threats to Guam, and especially after he was isolated at the Security Council when Russia and China voted for sanctions. So I think it is in his interests, both to his domestic base and to some of his adversaries and friends overseas, to indicate to the international community that he has these weapons. And I think given the history of North Korea's missile tests and the accelerated program over the past year, it's quite believable that he has a long-range, solid-fueled weapon.
Okay. Well, didn't President Trump just make it very clear that if you start to threaten us in any way, if we get any more of this, then basically all hell's going to break loose? I mean, so why is he doing it?
Well, absolutely. You know, and I think, frankly, the president's policy has worked on North Korea. We've never seen sanctions like that before. Even the Chinese indicated through state-run media that they would not back up North Korea if the United States attacked its missile program. They sent out very clearly, though subtly. So the North Koreans have to be recognizing this. They know they're in trouble. They know that they are a little bit, unless there's a direct threat to their regime, standing on their own.
Yeah, but why are they doing it? Why have all this messaging that they're trying to send to us? Because it just means more trouble for them, Andrew.
No, but they rely on prestige. You know, Kim stays in power not just through fear, but also through the prestige of kind of a demigod to his people. He was humiliated this past summer, both, again, through the sanctions. He was, and to recover from that, he has to look for ways to threaten the U.S., both with pictures of these advanced missiles, but also through more deniable attacks like cyberspace that can screw up U.S. infrastructure whethout it being directly linked back to North Korea.
Oh, dear. Well, lots of questions about where this goes and how we're going to protect ourselves, because bottom line, we need to protect ourselves. Andrew Peak, good to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Trish.